A video called "Be a Lady," they said, went viral last week. Here's a snippet.
Be a lady, they said. Don't be too fat, don't be too thin. Eat up, slim down. Stop eating so much. Order a salad. Don't eat carbs, skip dessert. Go on a diet. God, you look like a skeleton. Why don't you just eat?
Let me start off by saying that most of the pressure women feel about their looks are created by themselves and other women, and their natural human desire to be desired. This video is supposed to be an eye-opener about how unfair our society is to women, a society controlled by men, of course, and more in particular, traditional men. Cynthia Nixon, the actress turned failed politician, says, "Don't be intimidating," as they flash a picture of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on the screen.
Don't be intimidating.
And that just shows us how out of touch modern feminists really are, because there is absolutely nothing intimidating about AOC. They flash a picture of the president when she says, "Men don't like ugly."
Men don't like ugly.
Of course, they flash an unflattering video snippet of President Trump. Ironic, isn't it? This video is what you would expect from the Me Too crowd. A few of my feminist Facebook friends posted it and exclaimed that they've personally heard most of these things. This video has a two-part message. It points the finger at men for all the things that women are pressured into doing to look attractive. Because the patriarchy is to blame for women bleaching their back doors. And the second thing it does is blame all men for the actions of a few predators. The video starts off talking about how women dress.
Be a lady, they said. Your skirt is too short.
Let's be honest. There are women who wear really short skirts. But isn't it just a preference whether a woman wants to wear a short skirt or not? And isn't it also a preference whether a man likes women to wear short skirts? In my view, a woman can dress slutty and not be sexy. And a woman can be sexy and not dress slutty. But it's all just opinions in the first part until she says,
Men can't control themselves.
That's obviously a gross generalization. There are a small number of men that can't control themselves. There's no doubt about that. And that might be a reason that a father tells his college-age daughter that her skirt is too short. I went to a Halloween party once, which seems to be the holiday where women tend to dress a little sluttier than normal, and there was a lady there dressed as a Victoria's Secret angel. She attracted a lot of male attention that night. She was dressed in her bra and panties. Of course she got attention. But it's not about men not controlling themselves. It's about human nature. She knew the kind of attention she was going to get. It's exactly what she wanted. But the feminists want us to believe men were objectifying her because there's something wrong with them. Ultimately, the video suggests that society is run by unenlightened, anti-feminist men who pressure women into looking a certain way and then turn around and blame them if they get raped or attacked by a predator. Let me clear up a couple things here. First off, the women who are getting plastic surgery and bleaching their bums are mostly women in places like Los Angeles and New York, places full of liberals and Democrats. You can't blame conservative men for that. And secondly, we don't blame any woman for being raped. The former star of Sex and the City says,
Don't get raped. Don't drink too much. Don't walk alone.
And that's some good advice, even for men. If I as a man walk around stumbling drunk in a bad neighborhood at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm putting myself in danger. Will it be my fault if I get beat up and robbed? Not technically, but I could have kept myself out of that situation. I know that it'd be great to live in a world where nobody robs, rapes, or kills each other, but that's not reality, which further proves how out of touch modern feminists are. If you care enough about a woman to point out something she's doing is putting herself at risk, they call you a sexist. And then if something happens to her, they point the finger at you for guilt by association. You see, feminists want to have their cake and eat it too. Toward the end of the video, Nixon says,
Fold his clothes, cook his dinner, keep him happy. That's a woman's job.
What year was this written? Feminists pretend that society treats women as second-class citizens. And at the same time, if you try to treat them as one of the guys, they accuse you of mansplaining. There is no winning with a modern feminist because it's really not about women's rights or equality. It's about destroying men. That's why they say masculinity is toxic. That's why any career field that skews male is because of sexism, and any career field that skews female is not talked about. Just look at how the feminists are blaming misogyny for Elizabeth Warren not winning the nomination. But according to Gallup, 41% of women are Democrats. For men, it's just 32% that identify as Democrats. So Warren could not have lost because of misogyny. And 4 years ago, a woman won the nomination. Are we supposed to believe that the glass ceiling has been lowered this election cycle? Look, let me mansplain something to you. There isn't anything special about Elizabeth Warren. She lost the far-left vote to the other far-left candidate. It had nothing to do with her being a woman. If you all would start having some logic in your arguments, you might be able to make some headway. But then again, if you were using logic, you could easily understand why it's a bad idea to walk down a dark alley, drunk and alone. And you would know why it has nothing to do with sexism or the patriarchy. Now, I don't want to be outdone by the feminists, so I made my own video for us men. Be a man, they said. Stand up straight, be confident, be assertive. Don't be cocky, don't be a jerk. Look people in the eye, be a leader. Sit still, don't manspread. Why can't you just be a part of the group? Don't be so rough. Your masculinity is toxic. Be a man, they said. Open the door for her. Be a gentleman. Women, like the bad boys, take control. Keep it in your pants, man. Be romantic. You'll make a good husband one day. Who wears the pants in this relationship? Be a man, they said. Take care of yourself. You look weak. Women don't like weak men. Don't get beat up. Why don't you work out? My God, are you on steroids? Are you compensating for something? Be smart. Don't be a know-it-all. No one likes a know-it-all. Don't watch Sex and the City. Get in touch with your feminine side. Learn how to express yourself. I don't want to hear it. Don't mansplain. Be a man, they said. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to become a supporting member of Blue Collar Logic, click on the link in the description and give what you can.